So I'm going to show you how I prick out my tomato seedlings. Now my last video showed me potting on some tomatoes that were a little bit bigger. Pricking out can be done when the tomatoes have just got their 2 leaves. So if you can see that, these have all germinated, they're all the same variety. They've all germinated in one pot, and they are just at the 2-leaf stage. So these are perfect to prick out into modules to grow on a little bit bigger. So this is what you'll need, is a module tray or some small pots. I use a module tray. Fill it with multi-purpose compost. This is peat-free. Press it down so it's quite firm into each of the individual squares or your pot, and then you're ready to go. You'll need something to prick out with. I like to use a coffee stirrer. So you essentially will tip this out and then separate out the seedlings. And don't be too worried about them. They are quite robust, but try and handle them if you can by the leaf. So I'm just breaking apart the compost just to loosen them all up, and you'll need to choose the strongest seeds. So that's the ones with the strongest growth. So, and just pick one up by the leaf, and you can see there it's come out quite easily. It's really easy to hold. Get your tray, make a hole in the center, and then pop your seedling in, and using your whatever your tool of choice is, just gently tease the seedling down right up to its first leaves. Let's do the next couple to show you. There you go. See that long root growth? I push that right down, and then firm around the seedling as well, so it's nice and snug in there. So the same principle applies if you are pricking out into a pot. I don't like to go too big, so sort of go up in small stages. Don't go from a tiny seedling into an enormous pot, but I just choose module trays because they're easier for me and I can get more in one space basically. Right, so there we go. Okay, so that's the tray done. So this will sit in some water so the water can soak up from the bottom. They'll go on heat in a greenhouse and they'll stay there for a couple of weeks or so till they've grown up enough to move on to a larger pot.